So this is going to be a different kind of video for me in many ways. It isn't going to include a lot of animals. Lugaroo is down here on my lap being a baby because she knows we're about to talk about ghosts and stuff. But I don't really have a lot of plans to feature my animals in this video. I really just wanted to talk to you all about the new series that I'm starting. Finally, it's been popularly requested for what I can call popular. And that is on paranormal animals, paranormal animal experiences, cryptozoology, all that good stuff. I want to start learning about that and sharing what I know about that because I already have a super interest in it. Probably the first story I'm going to tell you about is going out hunting for Momo, the Missouri monster, who is not one of the better knowns, but a known Sasquatch or Bigfoot who's said to live around Louisiana, Missouri, in the Boot Hills. And I have been looking for him before. I did not find him. We might not have been able to find him because we went there during the day, and we're in Missouri, which is in the middle of America, which means everybody has guns, but we didn't, and we weren't sure if we were on private property or not, so we were being really careful, and so maybe we didn't look hard enough for Momo, but we did look for Momo. So I just had to switch to my big ring light setup and tripod and stuff because the little ring light needed to be charged. If you don't have a ring light and you're into making YouTube films or Twitch streaming or whatever the cool kids are doing today, which probably isn't drinking ginger ale on a Saturday night and talking to their phone alone. Good life choices. Anyway, I thought it would be a cool way to start the series of paranormal animal experiences and tales from around the world on just talking about my own experiences with the paranormal. I'm probably not going to talk about all of them now. And some of them I find more creepy than others. I am a skeptical believer. Like, I believe in ghosts, but I believe in ghosts very agnostically. Like, there is something that we don't understand in this world. That's what paranormal means. It's not normal. There's something that we don't understand. I don't know if ghosts are actually souls of people trapped or bad energy or parallel universes or animals that we can't see because we only see in 3D, and maybe there are animals that exist in like 6D. I don't. My point is that I'm a believer in the paranormal, but very skeptically. You'll never end up seeing me on Ancient Aliens. Sorry to disappoint you if that's where you were hoping my career was going. It's not. I mean, it's not going anywhere, but it's definitely not going there. But my whole life, I have had some very interesting experiences that would be hard to explain without the paranormal. And I thought for the beginning of this series, kind of maybe the funnest thing to do would be to talk about the experiences that I have had so far right here in this house. I've lived here about 4 years, and it hasn't been terrible. And I don't think there are any animal ghosts here, which is good. But there's definitely something here, and it's not just me that feels that way. I've never seen anything myself, but I have felt a kind of like crabby male energy, in particular in the other bedroom and in the front of the house and in the basement below that bedroom, which also happens to be right where our practice space is. I know. Cool, right? Make the practice space in one of the most haunted parts of the house, right? Yeah, good idea. And when I moved in, there were some kind of weird things here. Um, there's a corner of my basement in front of a very odd, what was probably one time a root cellar. The way I bought the house, it's just this short little room under the porch that's painted completely white with completely white tiles. If you're ever on my other channel, The Defeated County, there's a whole series on there of people filming music videos in there because it's just so weird. I call it the murder room. But anyway, it's this weird room, and then right next to it is another kind of weird room, which at this point has some shelves on it and like some lumber on the shelves that was just left here from the guy before us. But it's really weird because it looks just like a crawl space under the stairs that was kind of made into a closet, and then there's a lock on the outside, and I kid you not even kidding, like for real, for real, for real, there is a crucifix hung above those doors. And I'm not religious, but I'm not moving that crucifix. That crucifix is staying there. Whatever it is protecting, it can keep protecting. This is cool. I told you guys you were going to get no pets in the video. And now we have both hippopotamus and Lugaroo have been in the video. Anyway, so, yeah, that was kind of odd. And the weirdest thing, though, because when it's just that's noticing something, and like especially this is the first home that I've owned alone. This is the first time I've lived alone before, but always in an apartment complex, always just a neighbor's stomp away. So this is the first time I've lived in a house alone. And I have to say, there are things that I didn't think I would think about freaking me out that do. Just like at random, I'll be like, I never go in the attic. What if someone's moved into the attic and I just don't know, and they've just been living up in the attic for months? I'm not gonna go up there and check. Real. Can you guys come check for me? So anyway, 3 different friends have had the same feelings as each other and me without really talking about it. So one night, my friend Carrie Ann, who works for FEMA, so she travels quite a lot, and she's based out of New Jersey, but her family's here, family and a lot of good friends like me. And so she was spending a few days at my house, and she came out of the bedroom, which is the creepier bedroom, and she was like, I had the strangest dream, and it was about an older man who was working class, but like had worked hard, and this was his house, and he kept trying to get me to tell you to go to this lawyer that would know everything about what was supposed to happen to this house, because something else was supposed to be happening with the house that I wasn't doing. And she, for the love of her life, cannot remember what the name of the man was, but it was a very vivid dream, and the way she described him is really interesting because then another night, my friend Kyle, who had not talked about this experience with Carrie Ann, was over at my house shooting like a promo slash music video for my band. And we were making like a little like slasher film where like it would be done to our music, but like kind of like Blair Witch cut up found footage of like the band getting killed, and then like it being like, where is the defeated county? We're having a search party for them on, and it was the day of our show and the details to our show and stuff, you know. It was a cute little promotional thing. But anyway, so we were doing that, and one of the scenes was they were to run into this room and find that one of the other people who was in our party was like on the bed, like dead like this. Whoa. And when he first ran into the room, he was like, ah! And we had to do, you know, stop the take, and we were like, what's up? And he was like, there was a man in work overalls crouched in the corner of your room. There was a man in work overalls crouched in the corner of your room. And he matched like a lot of the things my friend had said in her dream. And then also just one time, one of my other friends was over just jamming, kind of playing on each other's songs in the basement, and all of a sudden he just kept like, he couldn't stop the feeling that there was something behind him, and again it felt like a weird old man energy. So I don't think he wants to hurt me. I don't think he's like a scary ghost. I think he's just crabby. I think this house just has a really crabby kind of masculine energy that I have to compete with here. And I don't know if it's a person, I don't know if it's my imagination and all of our collective imaginations somehow coming together. I don't know, but it's creepy. It's creepy that several different people have had the same experience with this energy. Also, if you notice in a lot of my videos, especially the ones where I talk for a long time, and especially the ones in the basement, you can really, really see it on this one music video I filmed on the other channel. A lot of times there are orbs in my videos, and like not just like dust balls, like, you know, ghost adventure, weird stuff where you see something like actually like fly into frame, then like fly out of frame, but it doesn't look like a bug. I don't know. It's kind of interesting and weird and creepy, and it's cool because I'm kind of like a little bit witchy, so that's fine. That works. But yeah, I thought you guys would think it would be cool to hear about the haunting experiences I've had in this house. I actually, before I kind of got to this place in my life, went through some really, really crazy things that involved a really, really, really messed up situation and a messed up house that had some like dark things going on there, and I'm going to talk about that too. But I thought it would be more fun today to introduce kind of the fact that we're going to be talking about paranormal animal stories, cryptozoology, all that stuff. The next 2 months, that's going to be a big theme for the channel up until Friday the 13th, when I guess spooky season has to become Thanksgiving season. But we have a Friday the 13th in November, so in this house and on this channel, we get Halloween till then. But yeah, so I've always been fascinated with the paranormal. Who hasn't? I've always been fascinated with animals. And so, yeah, I hope that you enjoy this series that's coming out on deep dives into different various spooky animals and stories about, you know, animal legends that could be real, And please, if you have a ghost story of your own, whether it is your involves an animal or not, please share it below, because I love scary stories. Like, tell me about weird things that have happened in your house that make you think it's haunted, and tell me about the time you were somewhere and saw something weird. Like, tell me, tell me, tell me. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I love knowing that stuff. So yeah, hopefully you don't think I'm too crazy having shared my weird experiences with you, and I am really looking forward to making these videos. I hope you enjoy them. Thank you so much for all the support and love. A lot of really crazy things have been going on for me during this time. For everyone, I know, for everyone, and I am so grateful for everything I have, but things have been rough. I call my house the Langden, because there's so many animals here. And things have been rough in the Langden. Things have been rough where we got sick animals and sick me and sick toddlers and sick, I don't know, ghosts. Maybe the ghosts are sick. I'll buy you Kleenex. Is that what you want? But yeah, I'm sorry for rambling so much. I hope this story was entertaining for you. Love your pets and they will love you back. And get excited for the next video, which is going to be about Momo, the Missouri Monster, and I'm going to talk about crazy stuff that happened at the house I grew up in. Yeah, not even to the craziest house I've lived in yet, just to the house I grew up in, because that actually includes some ghost animal stories. I don't know quite how to explain it, but it was creepy. It was really creepy. Thank you.